How are cyclones and hurricanes form?
Welcome back to Thought Control, and today we are going to discuss all about hurricanes and cyclones. So do you know anything about hurricane or cyclones? Yeah, I do know, but what you want to know about it? Okay, tell me how cyclone form. I expected something more difficult than this. But okay, the temperature difference between the warm and cooler environment leads to increase of air pressure to become buoyant, which then moves upward. Then the high pressure areas fills the air within the low pressure areas.
This cycle continues as warm air rises and low pressure areas crammed with cool air. They build up over a period of time. The warm, moist air rises and cools the water within the air and forms clouds. The whole system of clouds and wind spins and grows, fed by the ocean's heat and water evaporating from the ocean surface. Cyclones are formed in low pressure areas. The topography and also the intensity and frequency of cyclones that would strike a coast decide the vulnerability of the place.
Oh, but can you tell me the factors that are responsible for formation of cyclone? There are 6 factors liable for the formation of cyclone. Number 1,
sufficient warm temperature at sea surface.
Number 2,
atmospheric instability.
Number 3,
impact area of Coriolis force so that low pressure can be developed.
Number 4,
high humidity in the lower to middle levels of troposphere.
Number 5,
a pre-existing low level focus or disturbance.
And number 6,
low vertical wind shear.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you always asking me questions? This time you answer my questions. It's a simple one, not getting too hard on you. Haha, try me. So tell the types of cyclones that occur. There are 3 types of cyclones.
1.
Tropical cyclone.
It occurs over tropical ocean regions. It is 2 types, hurricanes and typhoons. Hurricanes are found in Atlantic and Northeast Pacific, whereas typhoons are found in the Northwest Pacific. On the basis of intensity and wind speed, these cyclones classified into 5 categories: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Category 5 has a wind speed of 155 miles per hour or above.
2. Polar cyclones.
It occurs over polar regions of Greenland, Siberia and Antarctica. It is strong during the winter season.
And 3. Mesocyclones.
It is a vortex of air within a convective storm. It is the air that rises and rotates around a vertical axis, usually in the same direction as low pressure systems in a given hemisphere. These types of cyclones are accompanied by the rotating air within the thunderstorm.
Very well explained. So now, if you are done questioning me, tell me that are hurricane, typhoons and cyclones are the same thing or they are different? Typhoons, cyclones and hurricanes are more or less the same thing, but are given different names on the basis of the origin they occur in.
Hurricanes are tropical storms that form over the North Atlantic Oceans and Northeast Pacific. Cyclones are formed in the South Pacific and Indian Oceans, and typhoons are formed in the Northwest Pacific Ocean. If they originate in Indian Ocean, then they are called tropical cyclones. In Caribbean, it's called hurricanes, tornado in USA, typhoon in Japan, and bagyo in Philippines.
Very interesting. Thank God you didn't ask me this question. I know you are not as smart as me, so I ask you an easier question. Yeah. Now coming to the topic of hurricanes, how are they formed? Oh, now this is a long one. For one to create, there must be warm ocean water and moist,
humid air within the region. When humid air is flowing upward at a zone of low over warm ocean water, the water is released from the air as creating the clouds of the storm. As it rises, the air in hurricanes rotates. Air drawn into the center of hurricanes curves to the right in the northern hemisphere and toward the left in the southern hemisphere due to the Coriolis effect. As a result of Earth's rotation near equator, where there is no Coriolis effect, hurricanes cannot form within 300 miles of the equator. Storms grow if there is an endless supply of energy from warm ocean water and warm moist air. Storms weaken when they move over areas with cooler ocean water. There isn't nearly as much energy in the water to fuel the storm, nor is there as much humidity in the air. Hurricanes also weaken when they travel over land. Perhaps several other thunderstorms from within the same area, and maybe all those dark towering thunderstorm clouds begin to rotate around low air pressure called a tropical depression. Drawing enough energy from the heat of tropical ocean water, these circling thunderstorms might grow into one tropical storm with wind blowing nearly 39 miles per hour. If it grows even larger and winds swell faster than 74 miles per hour, it is called hurricanes.
It was a long one, I know, and that's why the next question is on you. Tell me about how are hurricanes named? From 1950 to 1952, tropical cyclones of the North Atlantic Oceans were identified by the phonetic alphabet.
But in 1953, the US Weather Bureau switched to women's name. The rest of the world eventually caught on, and the naming rights now go by the World Meteorological Organization, which uses different sets of names depending on the part of the world the storm is in. Around the US, only women's names were used until 1979, when it was decided that they should alternate a list that included men's name too. There are 6 different names lists that alternate each year. If a hurricane does significant damage,
Its name is retired and replaced with another. Correct answer. Well done. Now that we are doing it chance by chance, so let me ask you another question. What are hurricane hunters? The brave hurricane hunters work for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA.
each missions last about 10 hours, with the crews passing 4 to 6 times through the storm. The planes carry radars, sophisticated computers, and weather instruments that determine characteristics such as temperature, air pressure, wind speed, and wind direction inside the hurricane. The crews also release instruments that measure temperature, air pressure, and wind at different levels. As the devices drop through the hurricane toward the ocean, by mission's end, NOAA can warn everyone in the hurricane's path.
Just one last thing I have in my mind. Can you describe the stages of hurricanes? Well, there are 6 stages. 1. Tropical wave.
A low pressure trough moving journal westward with trade winds.
2. Tropical disturbance.
An organized area of thunderstorm that usually form in the tropics. Typically, they maintain their identity for 24 hours and accompanied by heavy rains and gusty winds.
3. Tropical cyclone.
A generic term for any organized low pressure that develops over tropical and sometimes subtropical waters.
Number 4. Tropical depression.
An organized area of low pressure in which sustained winds are 38 miles per hour or less.
Number 5. Tropical storm.
A tropical cyclone with maximum sustained winds speed that range from 39 to 73 miles per hour.
And number 6. Hurricane.
A tropical cyclone with sustained winds of at least 74 miles per hour.
Well done. I guess it's enough questions for today. Yes, you are done for the day. We will come back with another interesting topic to indulge your mind. Till then, stay tuned on Thought Control channel for more updates. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.
Oh! So now if you are done questioning me, hey, so now if, hey, pa, 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 pa.